A long time ago, the world was not as we know it today. People had turned away from kindness and goodness, filling the earth with violence and selfishness. This saddened God, who had created everything with love. He saw that mankind had lost its way, but in the midst of all the darkness, there was one man who remained faithful, Noah. Noah was a righteous man who walked closely with God. One day, God spoke to him and said, "Noah, I am going to send a great flood to cleanse the earth, for the people have turned their hearts away from me. But because you are faithful, I will save you and your family. Build an ark, a massive boat, and bring inside it 2 of every kind of animal, 1 male and 1 female, so they may be saved too." Noah listened carefully to God's instructions. He gathered his sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, and together they began the enormous task of building the ark. People around them laughed and mocked Noah. "Why are you building a giant boat when there is no water?" they jeered. But Noah remained steadfast, trusting God's word. For many years, Noah and his family worked tirelessly. They cut wood, hammered nails, and shaped the massive vessel according to God's design. Finally, when the ark was completed, God commanded Noah to bring the animals inside. 2 by 2, animals arrived: lions and lambs, elephants and eagles, bears and butterflies. Even the smallest insects scurried aboard. Then Noah and his family entered the ark. The sky darkened, and suddenly the heavens opened. Rain began to pour, and the waters of the deep surged upward. The world was covered in water, and the ark was lifted high above the earth. For 40 days and 40 nights, rain fell, and the floodwaters swallowed everything. But inside the ark, Noah and his family were safe, just as God had promised. After many days, the rain stopped, and the waters slowly began to recede. Noah sent out a raven, but it found no place to land. Then he sent a dove, which returned with nothing. A week later, he sent the dove again, and this time it brought back a fresh olive leaf. Noah knew the waters were finally retreating, and soon the ark came to rest on Mount Ararat. When the ground was dry, God told Noah to open the doors and set the animals free. Noah and his family stepped onto the renewed earth, breathing in the fresh air. Grateful for God's protection, Noah built an altar and offered a sacrifice to him. God was pleased and made a covenant with Noah, promising never to flood the entire earth again. As a sign of his promise, he placed a beautiful rainbow in the sky. "Whenever you see a rainbow," God said, "remember my promise to you and to all living creatures." And so Noah and his family started a new life, and from them the world was repopulated. Their faith and obedience had saved them, and through them God's love and promise endured for generations to come. And so whenever a storm passes and the sun shines again, we can look up at the rainbow and remember the story of Noah, the man who trusted in God even when the world did not.